Good morning, guys. Happy harvest full moon. I do have to apologize for being a little late getting this out. Later than I was wanting to, later than I was anticipating, but it's been a morning. So I do have to apologize for that. But here we are. So I just wanted to welcome you to the September 20th. 20th? It's the 20th? Yeah, let me look at my calendar. Yeah, 20th, September 20th. 2021 Harvest Full Moon. Yay! So we're going to be talking about that. What it means, what's doing, all of that fun and exciting stuff. So for those of you who are new to my channel, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Rev. For all of my returning critters, hi, love you. I love all of you new people too. So welcome to the Critterverse. I'm going to take this moment right now to give myself a shameless plug and ask you to like and subscribe and share and all of that fun and exciting crapola. So now that I've done all of that stuff, let's get to the nuts and bolts of everything. So Pisces full harvest moon. So basically the Pisces full moon, this particular one, this one, is basically what's considered the dreamiest of the year. And you guys will have to pardon me, caveat, you guys will have to pardon me if I'm not as animated as I normally am. It's so anyway, this is one of those full moons that it's the Pisces full moon. It really is going to make everybody seem or feel a lot more. You're going to feel extra sensitive, extra creative, extra intuitive. So keep an eye out for that. Pisces is ruled by water, obviously fish. And the moon obviously loves to be in water signs because we all know that, you know, the tide and whatnot is ruled by the moon. And if you didn't know that, there you go. Little niblets of things to know, brought to you by RevCritter. So, sorry, there's somebody moving around outside. I was like, whoop, whoop. Anywho, so that being said, because Pisces is a water sign, this is going to allow the moon to really express its bigness, its full energetic potential, which is awesome. Now in astrology, the moon represents our emotions, essentially, and it governs our emotional body, and it really has a lot of control over how we feel. It's connected very heavily to our feelings of safety, and it's like our astrological whoopee, you know. And how emotionally secure we feel. It's also very heavily linked to the divine feminine energy. So that's why in a lot of the iconography and everything for divine feminine energy, the moon is there. cheese whiz on a cracker. The triple moon that you see in the icon for the Maid, Mother, and Crone is the full moon flanked by the quarter moons on either side. You'll see the moon a lot in divine feminine energetic iconography. So there you go. It's sorry. Now, of course, sorry, something is really very distracting to me right now. You'll notice it, and I apologize, but something's trying to pull my attention away, and I'm trying to focus. I'm trying not to squirrel on you guys and get pulled off of the message. The moon energy is it's everywhere. It's everything. It's like Elvis. But I don't know, anybody knows that Mojo Nixon song, Elvis is Everywhere? If you don't, look it up. It's silly. Of course, I'm old, so most of you people don't even probably have never even heard of Mojo Nixon. But I digress. Anyway, the moon energy is present everywhere. It's omnipresent. And on a particularly energetic and very powerful full moon, you could find issues coming up when it affects heavily your relationship with the feminine aspect, the divine feminine aspect of your being. So you may find your divine feminine traits, because we all know it's not gender based, it's energy based. So whether you're male or female, during a particularly heavy, energetic full moon, you may find your divine feminine traits coming out excessively. So your more emotional aspects may be coming out more heavily during this particular, full moon cycle. And also your significant feminine or female relationships. You could see, sorry guys, this one is for you. I apologize about this, but your significant female relationships are going to be affected at this particular moment as well. Excuse me, hiccups. Oh, excuse me. You guys, if you've known me for a while, you know me and my infamous hiccups. So anyway, but I do have to just throw this in here that, of course, each full moon affects everybody differently, depending on your own individual energies, and, so take this as it resonates. Full moons, basically, it really is a time to reflect inwardly, personally, really bring together yourself and what is important to you. Go inward and really think on yourself, and just do a little internal house cleaning, if you will. Internal house cleaning can definitely be a good thing. Believe me, I'm doing some right now. It's a good thing, because full moons are the peak of the moon or the lunar cycle. It's like a book. When you get to the peak of the story, you get to the climax of the story, you get to the big fight, the raw, the heavy thing. You're about to find out who the bad guy is and everything, and it's just like, yes, the exciting part is here, and that's the full moon. Yay, the exciting part is here. Woo! You know, it's time. This is the exciting part. This is the good shit. So it's, you know, let's do it. This is good. This is the good part. So this is when the good stuff happens. So let's reflect on it, and let's make sure that the good stuff that's happening continues to be the good stuff that happens. You know, focus on your decisions and really reflect on what you want and what you are manifesting to happen. Make sure that you're manifesting good. Make sure that that you're making good choices. I don't know how many times I've said that, but yeah. Now, also one thing that I want to touch on is this particular Pisces full moon. Found this out. Fly. This is a different fly. This particular Pisces full moon is linked to things that were happening earlier this month with the Virgo new moon that were linked to events that were happening or that were beginning back in mid-March during the Pisces new moon. So if you think about it, think about what was going on, what was beginning, what was sort of burbling, for lack of a better term, back in March, and think about if anything is coming to fruition now. Does that make sense? So, in anything, be that as it may, if anything is coming to fruition now, you should be able to connect it back to mid-March. Anywho, back to the task at hand. Full moons are a time of a release of a lot of energy. Okay, so like I touched on earlier, if there's something that you want to release from your life, if there's something that you think that you can just, you know what, I appreciate you having been a part of my life, person, place, thing, enter here, but I no longer wish to have you as a part of my life, enter situation here. This is the perfect time to let it go. Just let it go. So this is the perfect point in the month to set some intentions. And if you hear something behind me, that would be Ringo. He's black cat, so you probably can't see him real well, but if you see something moving behind me, that would be Ringo. So anyway, so this is the perfect point in the month to really set some good intentions and set some good goals. Think about what you don't want in your life anymore. Okay? Again, enter person, place, thing here. And if you no longer wish to hold on to it, then set that intention. Actively, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, set that intention. And then send it out with love and gratitude into the universe. And then under the full moon, just breathe it away. Okay? Just let it go. just let it go. Under the full moon, set that intention to let it go. And under the full moon, just breathe it away. But you have to be sincere in your intention. Don't half-ass it. Because the universe knows. Your divine spirits and angels know if you're half-assing something. And 9 times out of 10, they ain't too crazy about it. If you try to bullshit them into, if you try to bullshit them and tell them that you're fully intending on something and you're really half-assing it, because they know better. And so, intent. It's all about intent. What's next on my my list? My notes. Neptune, one of my favorite planets. Why, you ask? Because I'm a Sagittarius. Neptune. Neptune is a planet. It's a big one. Neptune is a planet of intuition, dreams, illusions, and under this particular full moon, it is exceedingly active. Exceedingly active. Why, you ask? Because it is only 7 degrees away from the full moon. That's right. That ain't far. When Neptune is active, it can create some kind of wonky, what's the word? Foggy energy. It can kind of, you're going to have a hard time being able to discern what's real and what's not. Making clear decisions. Neptune can also help you see what's underneath the surface of your emotions, kind of what's lurking. You might not be able to really kind of analyze what you're feeling, but you'll definitely be able to feel going from one feeling to the next. It's very weird. You're going from emotion to emotion, but you're not really going to be able to. Neptune kind of makes it a little hard to discern why. So you have to focus, really focus. So if you're having difficulty understanding why, you're a bit scatterbrained, don't blame Neptune, but understand that could be. Anywho, full moons under water signs are very emotional, like we talked about before. Trying to understand things rationally, analytically, can be confusing. It's going to be one of those heart over head times, honestly. So just kind of let it go Let your intuition take over. Follow your intuition and you'll find the answers that you're looking for. Fly. Don't necessarily rely on your head so much. Let your heart do the talking and trust it. Trust your intuition, which is one thing that I always say. Trust your intuition. You are your greatest tool. You're your greatest piece of equipment. All of my paranormal investigators out there, you are your best piece of equipment. Screw the blinky lights and the digital readouts and the phone apps. You are your best piece of equipment. Listen to your intuition. The only reason you're carrying around an EMF meter is to have the proof on camera. You know damn good and well when there's a spirit around. Trust. Don't you? I mean, seriously, you can feel it. You know. You know. You know. The only reason you're carrying around that piece of equipment is so you can have proof on film. Anyway, sorry. I digress. But yeah. So intuition, yeah. Pay attention to your intuition. That's really my best piece of advice on that one. All right, notes. Yay. Oh, this is a good point that I wanted to make. Our emotions are not always the truth. However, they are always valid. Wherever you are. Where's my camera? There you are. They are always valid. Your emotions might not always be the truth, but they are always valid, and they can be guides as to what you need to explore, look into deeper. They can be deceiving, yes. So don't label them, don't judge them, but allow them. Okay? Just think of them as house guests. They come and go. They just want to be seen and heard. They want to drink. Get them some coffee. You know, maybe a beer. Get them some snacks. Let them sit on the couch. Watch some football. Some hockey. And when it's time for them to go, they'll get up and go. Get your emotions some snacks. Let them be there. Allow them. Don't try to suppress your emotions. You're having them for a reason. You have them for a reason. And you should allow them to be there because you're having them for a reason. Good, bad, up, down, sideways. Trust me. Don't hold in your emotions. It will seriously fuck you up for life. It took me a long time to figure that out. And it ain't good. So, Neptune is also strongly connected with water and oceans, so it goes perfectly with Pisces and the moon, and everything is like they're just having a water party. They're having a pool party. There's floaties. There's pool noodles. There's those flamingo cup holder floaty doodle things, and you know it's happening. So I know it's getting it's still nice outside. So spend some time near water if you can. Stay hydrated. Drink lots of water. You know, if you're one of those people, drop some crystals into your water if you want to. Just use a straw so you don't accidentally aspirate one of them, please. Big crystals, big ones, that they don't go up into the straw. People, use your brains. Say your affirmations. Say your prayers. Pray, people. Pray. Prayer works. Branch out. Be artistic. Music, art, whatever. Draw something. Sing something. Make music. Get a stick. Bang it on the wall. Make music. Just be creative. Get a creative project off the ground. Full moon energy is perfect for creativity. Intuition. All this water energy is perfect. Use your intuition. Support your creative dreams. It can feel overwhelming. Yes, it can. You can be like, what the fuck am I doing? And you can be like, oh my God. And you can feel overwhelmed. And you can be like, holy crap. And you can feel unstable. And you're like, I'm happy. I'm elated. Oh my God. What the fuck am I doing? Yay! Oh, you know, and that's cool. You're good. Give yourself healthy outlets. Meditate, journal, read, watch something on Netflix, take a cup of tea, you have the strength to deal with it. Full moons are a great time to end unhealthy habits or lifestyle choices. You know, I could go on ad nauseum about quitting smoking. I could go on about quitting drinking. I could go on about weight loss. I could go on about other, you know, bad habits that people have. But I'm not going to, because this is a no judgment space. We don't judge here. You know what's best for you, and you are an adult and you make good choices based on what you know is best for you. And when you're ready, you will make those best choices. So, thank you, Ringo. There's your confirmation. Anyway, so that's basically all I have about the full moon in Pisces. Harvest moon tonight. Fly. Wow, you guys have sat here and listened to me blah blah blabber on for about half an hour. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. If you've made it this far, I'm going to tell you this. It's a little bonus. Anybody who's made it this far in the video, if you decide to bless me with making a purchase of any amount on my Etsy store or in my Etsy store, you can go to Etsy. It's Parathrills. Can't miss it. It's me. Just search Parathrills on Etsy. You'll find a link somewhere in my Twitter. If you make an order of any amount, somewhere on your order, there's a note that you can send to me. Just let me know you're a part of the Critterverse. Just in the notes section or something, just tell me you're a part of the Critterverse, and I'll send you free stuff. I'm not going to tell you what, but I will include free stuff with your order. So, fun and exciting. You know, just extra critter crap. You know, could be all sorts of fun and exciting crap. You never know. I could just find some random shit lying around my house and send it. I won't do that, I promise. But you know, I have all sorts of fun stuff running around here. Could be an EMF meter. You never know. Could be a voice recorder. You never know. Could be some of my room sprays. You never know. Could be a rosary. Who knows? Could be holy water. Who knows? Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. Again, I want to just express my undying love and devotion to each and every one of you. Happy full moon, guys. And above all else, be kind to each other. Oh, and if anybody wanted to know about my shirt, this is Reaper Kitty. And it is available at armtheanimals.com. So again, that is armtheanimals.com. So, love you guys. See you next time. Cheers.